Hi, it's Jennifer Herndon at jenniferherndon.com. Welcome back. Today I am going to show you 2 ways to easily reply to @messages and @mentions that you receive in your Twitter account. And this video that I'm making relates to a blog post that I recently did about how to make friends on Twitter. I'll put the link to that post right below this video so you can refer back to that to get some good information about how to grow your Twitter following and to improve relationships that you make on Twitter. So when you're in Twitter, obviously, unless you just have a couple of followers, which won't last for long if you do, you can't read every @message, every @mention. You just can't see every message that comes your way because Twitter moves too fast, as you know. So how do you make sure that you're responding when people are mentioning you or trying to get your attention on Twitter? There are 2 fast and easy ways to do this and to make sure you don't miss people. The one that I recommend is by using Hootsuite. If you don't have a Hootsuite account, you can go sign up. It's super fast and super easy at hootsuite.com, HOOTSUITE.com. As you'll see here on the screen, I've got my Hootsuite account up, and I'm going to take you into my Twitter account and show you where you can gather all of your @messages and mentions in one spot so that you can easily reply to them. Now, when you first sign up for Hootsuite, you're going to see this welcome screen here, and it's going to show one of the tabs on the welcome screen says Add a Social Network. You'll click on there and you'll add your Twitter account into your Hootsuite account so that you can pull all of your messages from Twitter into your Hootsuite account. Now I've already done that, so I'm going to skip that step. It's very easy. I'll let you do that on your own. As you can see up here in my Hootsuite account, it says Jennifer Herndon Twitter. That shows that that's a tab for my Twitter account. So let's go over and take a look at my Twitter account in Hootsuite. And what I have done is created different streams so we can see what's going on, what I want to keep track of in Hootsuite. Now I've deleted my @mentions and messages stream so that I can show you how to do that. Let's add it back in. If you go up here where you see a little button that says Add Stream, and we can see I'm in my Twitter account right here, and we'll go right below there, it says Add Stream. You just click on Add Stream. The box will pop up. It says select the type of stream. Click the drop-down menu, and you want to select mentions. This is going to add a stream that whenever your Twitter handle is mentioned with the @ in front of it, it is going to pull it into a stream. Down in the bottom here, we'll click on Create Stream, and in a minute we'll see that stream appear in my account right here. Now I'm going to grab it and move it over here because that's where I'm used to having it, and I'm afraid it'll get me confused if I don't. So now in this column right here, anytime anybody mentions @Jennifer Herndon, it's going to show up there. And so that will guarantee that whenever anyone is trying to give me a shout out or trying to or is sharing some of my content on Twitter, that I'll see it here so that I can properly respond to them. Now let's take a look at, actually get a good example here so I can show you how to do this. I had one picked out for you. Let's go down here. I'm going to choose this one, the Media Mix. And look at this. She has shared some of my content. She says a terrific read, and lists the title of my post, and then @Jennifer Herndon. Now I want to reply to her and tell her thank you for sharing my content to all her followers on Twitter. But one thing that I try to do that I think helps build relationships even more is to use the person's name when I am replying. Obviously her name is not the Media Mix, and so before I do the reply, I'm going to click on her Twitter handle, which is the Media Mix. I happen to know who this is, but if I didn't, see, it very conveniently here pulls up that she is Linda Yarborough, and her Twitter handle there is the Media Mix. So I know that I'm going to be replying to Linda. So I'll just X that out, go back, and how I reply is when you hover over this message, you'll see that the little buttons come up here, the little arrow, it says reply. Very simply, I'll just hit reply, and then the box will pop up here for me to reply to her on Twitter. You can see here my Twitter account is checked green. That means it's going to be sending this to Twitter. You can see right down here I've got 128 characters left to talk to her in. And what I'm going to say in this message is, thanks, Linda. And then I want to leave in at MediaMix so she'll see the message, for sharing my article. If I can type. I really appreciate it. And it can be as easy as that. Obviously, you only have 140 characters to work with. The main thing is you just want to say thank you. You want to give that shout out to thank you. And then you can either schedule that if you need to. I won't give you a Hootsuite lesson right now, but I'm just going to send it right now. If I want to send that tweet right now out to her, hit send now. And there it goes, and the message has been posted. So it's as easy as that. And throughout the day, you can come back and see who's @mentioned you. I don't really recommend you do this throughout the day, but set specified times when you're going to come back and catch up on all the times that you have been mentioned on Twitter, and either respond to the message or thank the person for retweeting or sharing your content. Or here we see somebody gave me a +K about business. I'd want to reply to her and tell her thank you for giving me a +K on Klout. Now that's one way to do it, and I think that's the easiest way to do it and how I usually try to do it. If, however, it's a really busy day and I don't get to make my stops here and do my thank yous, I like to do them as soon as possible. But if I don't get to do that, there is another way that you can do it through, that I also use through Social Oomph. So let's go over to Social Oomph real quick. This is another service that helps you organize your Twitter account better. Social Oomph is www.socialomph.com, and you can use this as a free or a paid service. One of the things you can do as part of their free service, and I have just logged into my account here. I won't go through setting up an account. I think it's great. I recommend you use it. It'll help your Twitter productivity. And one of the things it allows you to do after you've logged into your account, you can go down here where it says monitors, and you can go to keyword alert emails. If you click on that, you can set up where it will send you an email of all of your @mentions or @messages that you have. Simply check, I've already got it set up here, email me a keyword alert digest once every 12 hours, and you can change that. I do it twice a day, so I'm not overwhelmed by it. And what are the keywords you want to include? You just want to include your name, @Jennifer Herndon. Anytime anyone mentions you on Twitter, then they will, every 12 hours, collect that and send it to you in an email. Click on save. I've already got it set up, so that is set up. And then what that'll look like, if I'll pull you over here into my email, what that will look like is an email like this for the keyword I've selected. It'll come to you from Social Oomph once a day or once every 12 hours, and it will summarize all the people in the last 12 hours who have given you an @mention and sent you an @message. And again, we go back to, here's the one I just replied to. So you can see you're getting the same thing here. You can do it from either way. I use this if it's been a long day, if I don't want to go through and figure out who was from today, I think it's just a nice summary. You can kind of play with it and see what works best for you, where you find it easiest for you to catch up and thank everyone. And these are from Saturday, so I've already thanked all these people. I need to do a little cleaning out of my email box. But let's go up to the ones that are from most recently. I have here another one from somebody who shared my blog post that we're talking about right now, how to make friends on Twitter. So the very same thing applies here. You just click reply right down here, and it will open up a new window and you can thank the person. There's the person who shared my article, Marie Leslie, and since her name is her Twitter handle, I'll leave it like that. And I can say basically just the same thing. Thanks for sharing my article. Very kind of you. Hope you are making it a great Monday. It is Monday as I make this video. So you can add, something else in there if you want a little personal note or whatever. Like I said before, the main thing is just to get the thanks in there, and the difference in that and Hootsuite is you're going to be tweeting that right away. You can't wait. And I like to really, okay, done. We're all done with that. I like to kind of spread these out instead of, thanking 6 or 7 people in a row. I like to try to do it as they come in so that my Twitter stream isn't just full of thank you, thank you, thank you. It's got some good content in there. And that's why I think it's easiest and most convenient really to do it right here at your at mentions in Hootsuite, because even though you may do 6 or 7 at the same time, with Hootsuite, you can click on the little calendar here and schedule them to go out at different times, so you can put them in throughout the day on Twitter, and people won't get bored of just hearing you say thank you, thank you, thank you over and over again. So those are 2 super simple yet super effective ways to make sure that you are thanking and acknowledging people who send you messages or share your content on Twitter. This will help you build relationships, and building relationships is what it is all about in online marketing these days. So I hope that you will implement these tips and that this has been helpful to you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.